There's areas for fires to be lit, but they actually have not been lit in here. Instead, you only have the light seeping in from behind you. Uh, Despite it being finely decorated, this one is actually very plain. It feels sort of like a meeting hall. Like you would expect someone to be up here, maybe giving some message or sitting on a throne right up there.
I'm gonna walk up there to check it out.
Okay, you walk up, and it's a very fancily carved stone throne. It probably has definitely artistic and archaeological value, but it's not like you're going to sell it on the open market. It's also far larger than you are as you approach. It would probably seat something at least twice your own size. Or, well, twice your width. How tall the thing sitting in this chair is not something you can really gauge.
So probably like an elephant or a rhino or something.
Yeah, maybe. Uh, but the feeling you also get from this room is every bit of decoration actually sort of radiates out from here, goes down this path, and appears to be directing towards this room.
Huh. That has to be something with whatever he's blood magic, I would assume.
A good question. I mean, how much do you know about magic?
A little bit with dealing with everybody, I would
Okay,
assume.
do you want to roll mind in academics to see what you can understand about the strange occult symbology and all this?
Sure, I would love to. Academics and observation, correct?
Academics. Mind and academics. Nothing's hidden here. You're trying to understand it.
Gotcha. Would research work as well for academics?
No, you're not going over research papers and reference manuals. You're looking at a thing and hoping you
Gotcha.
know. You're not very smart, are you? That's still one success. You can ask me a single question. What would you like to know?
Like I said, is everything lined up for a specific reason?
It certainly does. It seems like whoever sat in this chair must be really important, and this is supposed to be, some sort of ceremonial purpose. Whoever sits in this chair must have been going to go and use the thing. Or so is the design.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming the Badger may know that because what's he doing all the blood play?
Well, you don't know. I mean, you do have the badger over there.
Well, he's busy with clothing stuff, so I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna leave this room and see if I can find the other door.
Okay. You go over to this one. And you see another room full of benches and a podium. This one seems far more functional than the other one. It almost seems as if someone might use this not just to make announcements or proclamations, but maybe might actually do some sort of strange ritual work here.
Go up to here.
Okay. There is, in fact, a book there.
Oh, cool. I'll check it out.
All right, you reach out and check it out, and as soon as you start to touch it, it starts to crumble.
Oh
You
crap!
can feel it literally turning to dust as you grip it just slightly too hard with your sweaty palms. Parts of it stick to you.
Slowly
The
back up.
book is dead.
I can't believe I killed a book.
Oh, it's been dead for a long while. I mean, it's still mostly intact. You withdrew your hand, but you can tell this thing will probably fall apart without incredibly delicate care. Even with that, who knows if it's even has anything left on it.
Do I see language on it?
Uh, one side of the book does seem to have some sort of hieroglyphs on it. You have no idea what they are.
I'll go past it and see what's over here.
Okay. This appears to be an altar. You can tell that there's a lot of grooves in it, as if made for something to run down it from its surface. It also appears to be slightly embedded, almost as if numerous people have been laying atop of it at one time and formed out a vaguely humanoid shaped groove on the top.
What is with this cult in blood?
All right. And of course, aside from that, you do have the large stone door back there. And aside from that, you have been everywhere here.
Oh, the door where color is at, right?
Uh, the big stone door that you were let in. It is firmly closed right now.
Do I hear shouting and stuff? Or no?
You still hear a lot of noise, yes.
Oh, can't get out there either, so I'm really am stuck again. I guess for now I'm just gonna go here, try to get some sleep. I have nowhere else to go, nowhere else to look.
Okay. So you try to get some sleep, and you will basically rest for a while. The
Yes.
badger in the other room does not come by to bother you.
No, he's busy with stuff, so
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and... You're just choosing that location?
yes.
Okay, it's just a little wall cubby. So I am going to go ahead and unreveal all of that, and we will return to the main party. Let's see. Another day doesn't dawn for you all as much as Knight checks his pocket watch and goes, "It's been long enough." This is day 3 of your expedition down into the depths. And you all will continue forward. Yes. You were about to say something?
No, I think we've gone far enough. We should turn back.
Yeah. We've tried our best and all. I don't see any reason to keep this up. No, we're going.
Yeah, I mean we're almost there.
That you are. If I zoom in on this a little bit
I'm
more.
glad we didn't suffocate or suffer nitrogen narcosis. I was worried.
Well, something is piping air in here. Don't ask me how.
Well, the deeper we go, the more air there is above us, which means in theory there would be more air pressure down here.
This is true, and yet for some reason it remains stable. I
So I've
wonder
been thinking. So you've been sharing your documents with us, so we have a backup in case you can't cast the ritual, right?
Yes, I have. Perhaps you can make the attempt if you wish.
Well, I wouldn't. Ideally, I would want my friend Dante to attempt it, but sadly, he isn't with us. The burden, I think, will fall
Dante
upon.
the Magnificent, the stage magician.
I make a gesture of dismissal. Really, my experts in the supernatural are James, Edmund, and Zachariah are our consultants. They're the ones who need to review what the ritual is. So we need to use the stone and say a bunch of stuff. Is that what we need to do?
Yes, that is correct. If you follow these instructions, you will survive, and then hopefully, survive going through the portal as well.
So
Well,
that's it. You
you'll
just hold.
die, but you'll come back to life, hopefully.
So that's it. You just hold the stone, make the incantation, and that's it.
More or less.
Huh. How long does it take to say this incantation?
Depends on how uncertain you are in doing it correctly.
Well, I mean, like, how many words is it?
He goes ahead and shuffles it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages.
We make copies of the
Front
pages.
and back.
We make copies of the pages.
All right, and so you do.
All right, so guys, you all have your own copies of the ritual. Although I have to take Zechariah aside and say, I think you're the only one who actually has any talent for this sort of thing.
It's like, why do I have
Like,
this?
it's like unless Kent Knight is hiding something from us, yeah, I would assume so.
Well, if he was lying, I do have questioning, so I could try to tell if he was bluffing.
Would
you want me to
would you
make a
like to
roll?
roll mind and questioning real quick across the past couple of days? There's been a lot of travel here. You definitely have plenty of time for idle conversation.
Well, I only have one success, but he is a skilled professor who has been hid the secret world for the last 20 years. So it wouldn't be that difficult for him to fool me.
Mm-hmm. Let me actually bring up his stats, because I will need them in the future. He's from the university. He is... Where are you? Here we go. Noble.
Okay, because this is
Nice.
important, because speaking of lying to people, I'm going to have to take you guys aside and say, because you guys already know that the secret plan is that I prepared a fake stone in advance. So I'm going to need one of you to do the real ritual while he's doing the fake one.
All right. So as you've talked to him over the past couple of days, you get the feeling he is very, very excited to be here, and his curiosity is as high as it could possibly be. He's not interested in holding anything back or lying to you. In fact, he kind of barely registers that in the back of his mind. He considers you here as sort of hired help more than anything. He's
Yeah,
not
I don't
expecting anything from you, and he's not trying to deceive you.
Yeah, I don't believe him for a minute. He runs a secret cult of university students that covered up the murder of Zechariah's brother.
Right.
So, no, I don't trust him at all. But that's
So-
why I need to make a copy. The thing I'm worried about is this might not be the legit ritual.
Yeah. So, I mean,
So-
you do have your perception of him. If you're interested in his motive, someone could give you assistance as well.
I mean, I could try and roll my mind dice to give you an assist, but I don't have any questioning dice.
The person who would assist us is James, because James is the professional debunker.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I mean, I might as well throw mine in there and hope that I don't get a 1.
Actually, James is the one who should be debunking his story.
That is true, actually. James, go ahead and you can make the roll of mind and questioning here. And
then-
take at least a bonus D8.
Yeah, unfortunately, that can't help here. It's like I might be pretty smart, but I'm not very good at reading people, apparently.
I mean, James's lifelong goal has been to catch a mystic lying about shit.
Okay. Roll an extra D8.
And don't forget, you
Or
have
did you already?
personality you can use
Think.
too.
Yeah,
I roll the extra D8.
Okay. Did you want to roll your personality as well?
Okay, I'll roll. Oh yeah, skeptic. I'll roll that.
Yeah, you know about as much as him. You know how he's been acting. He's not interested, or at least doesn't seem to be interested in holding back anything. He's almost talking your ear off.
I think he's on the up and up.
Well, for a professional debunker thinks he is. Still, like I said, the plan is that I'm going to need Zechariah to try and perform the ritual at the same time he does.
It's like, is one of us planning to go through the portal and be stuck in the past for the rest of forever?
Yeah, I'm not for that plan.
Well, we'll see what happens when we give him the fake stone then. I mean, there's worse things than being stuck in the past. You just wait long enough, you get to the present. You could save. I mean, I'm just gonna take Zach and say you could save your brother's life.
That is a an idea.
I mean, like the problem is we need to debunk the ritual. We can read the details of the ritual. Is it automatically going to send somebody like 200 years back in time, or can you choose a destination?
No, that part is handled by the portal, which will kill you, as far as Knight is discerned.
So this ritual is just to cast the spell to keep you from being killed by the portal.
No, you will die, but it'll bring you back to life.
So the ritual both opens the portal
No,
and
the
kills you.
ritual he has is only to specifically resurrect you in the case of your demise within a window of about 15 minutes.
Oh, well, you should definitely learn this ritual, because why would you not want a ritual that could save your life?
Because you need an incredibly expensive, magically enhanced gem.
Well, we have that, so we should learn the ritual anyway, just in case. It's 5 pages though, so I guess you can't really use it to save your life if something else kills you.
It does require some preparation and an anticipation of death in the next 15 minutes.
So in other words, you cast on yourself, and then for the next 15 minutes, you can't. You get one get out of death free.
Yes.
That's still a ritual worth knowing.
Exactly one, and then your material resource is gone forever.
That's still a ritual worth knowing.
Yup. But that's what you know. So you two are still on the side. Is there anything more you want to cover?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I mean, his plan seems legit. We're gonna send it. The plan is to send him back in time, so he becomes the local lord of the cult and prevents all this from happening. My plan is to punch something.
And so you shall. And as you continue downwards for several more hours, ahead, you see a small glimmer of light. The first and only in this darkness. The tunnel ahead opens out into a vast cavern, ceiling far beyond sight, perhaps miles into the darkness above. The light seems to come from the cavern walls, enveloped by some sort of luminescent moss. Though dim, you can clearly see the plain shape of a pyramid in the midst of this open area, shining white and gold, buried beneath dust and dirt, larger than a city block. At its peak is a singular white pillar that seems to rise into the infinite darkness. You can see makeshift rope bridges connecting to and from it and the walls around it, using it as some kind of platform to construct small buildings against it in the safety of its height. There is plenty of noise up above, but on the face of the pyramid is a singular entrance that, although lit, is very quiet.
Well, we
I-
take pictures.
This is absolutely magnificent. I, I knew it was down here, but it's this big.
It's a pity I dropped out of the university. I probably could have used this for my thesis.
Just one. You could make a whole career out of this right here. There are people in Egypt right now who would probably die to have a whole set of pyramids named just after them.
Yes, how do you think they built this? Aliens?
Oh, well, I suppose some underground civilization had to be here. And this, I guess this must be part of their pinnacle. Well, if it's pyramid, says Mr. Gray, I bet there's a lot of valuable stuff inside. Oh boy, are my legs tired. You sure
Well-
need my help going in? I mean, it seems pretty scary.
Did you want to remain here, Mr. Gray, in case some other horrible monsters come by?
Well, now that you put it like that, maybe it's safer with all of you.
It probably is. Well, it's magnificent. I sure hope we live.
All right, so you all should be on the map, I think.
Mhm.
And I will illuminate ahead.
Am I the only one having Escape from Bug Island flashbacks?
Never heard of it.
All right. Up ahead, you do in fact see what looks like another one of those strange monsters peering out around the side of the corner. The small, gaunt ones. It seems to think it hasn't been noticed yet, but it is not very good at hiding.
I wait for Claudia. Should we tell him that we can see it?
Well, I can go first if you guys are scared.
It's like, oh, I'm not scared. I just don't want to cause a commotion and call more of them.
No, too close, too close, too close. Stop back there. Yes, okay, good. Thank you.
Yes, hello. We
okay.
seek the portal of time.
The what? I work for Osborne. You know Osborne, right? She said to wait for some woman in black, and you're wearing a lot of black.
I am a woman in black.
Quite honestly, I don't agree with your fashions, but I'm here to talk about something else. Hold up. Let me remember. All right.
Wow, she sent you all the way down here? I feel like
live here. I mean, this seems like the simplest job, and you don't hurt me or anything. I'm just a messenger. All right. Osborne says she has your friend, and if you want him back, she will gladly accept the gem. You know the gem she's talking about, right? I'm not sure I really gathered, but
I have a gem.
oh, good. Give it over then.
Wait a minute, I can't just give you the gem. I have no proof of life of my friends.
Oh, well, he's alive.
Well, yes, but Osborne's the kind of person who, once you got the gem, would just go ahead and kill my friends.
Oh, well, he seems to be sort of running out of steam and getting a little confused. Well, what do I do? She said to just take the gem from you, and
well, I'm disappointed that Osborne, after already knowing that I've lied to her twice, that she didn't think I would lie to her a third time.
oh well, it doesn't sound like she's too bright, honestly.
Well, she's driven mad with power. She can have the gem when she brings our friend to, our friend. You can go ahead. You can go ahead and go tell her that.
Okay, I'll go do that. And you can hear him taking a few steps off, and he turns around. Wait a second. Do you actually have the gem? I haven't seen it yet.
Hold on, I'll go get it. I'm going to go to Zechariah and say, yeah, I need to go tail this person to go rescue. And then, because it's his problem, it's my fault that he's in trouble. So, here, I want you to take the gem.
All right, Zek will take it and tuck it away as discreetly as possible.
Well, first, but before that, I'm going to hold it up and show it to the, to the ghastly figure. Yeah, I've got it.
Huh. Oh, wow, that's really pretty.
You can tell him I've got it.
And I'm assuming Claudia's still got a hold on the fake.
Well, actually, I'm gonna, after showing it and making a show that I'm giving it, showing it to the creature. You can go tell her. You see? So go tell her.
Would you like to go ahead and make a sort of will presence plus D8 against this one to see if he perfectly follows your instructions?
These are always my best skills, and I'm always rolling like ass.
I know, it's amazing. He goes, I don't.
Well,
she
are you
really wants it.
Well, are you a
Zach
criminal?
Zach can give a presence try here too.
Well, I eat
Yeah.
people. I guess that's a crime.
Well, I get to re-roll.
Okay.
There we go. I have a way with the criminal underworld.
All right. Well, you just stay here, and I'll go talk to her, and we'll see what she says, and then we'll come to an agreement, and then we'll trade out the gem, and then we'll trade out your friend, and then you guys can go. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Okay. This sounds great. And he just leaves without confirming anything else.
Okay, I quickly hand both the fake and the real one to Zach, and I'm gonna shadow them.
Okay. So this is going to be an actually dangerous roll. I would like you to roll shadowing, which I believe is stealth and observation, isn't it? And probably speed as well, honestly. And it turns out you are incredibly fantastic at that.
Freaking Batman! But that does mean abandoning my friends to their own quest.
That is true. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look. I believe he's also rolling the same pool. First of all, he doesn't have observation, so he only has evasion. So he has body. Oh, no, he has speed, sorry.
How observant do you have to be to sneak up on a dead body?
And he doesn't have stealth. So he only has this one little dice here that rolled a 4. Are your dice higher?
Right, you guys are used to sneaking. Yeah, I mean, how observant do you sneak up on dead people?
So he's making actually a fair bit of noise, and you can hear him humming down the hallway. And I'll go ahead and reveal this. This hallway branches out over here. And you can see he is actually heading up to this corner, and then takes a turn.
Crap, they're already here. I was born to a shortcut this entire time. Next time I'm not hanging out with a professor who only hasn't been here for 20 years.
Yeah. Gee, it's almost as if you took the only person who's willing to help. He's gonna go ahead and just sort of continue down this way. Long hallway. That kind of does another split. I'm just trying to illuminate all of this because you will have seen it by now. Continuing up to here. It's way ahead. Yep. And when you end up, say, over here next, this is a very large, heavy stone door that seems a little out of place compared to the much lighter ones that are here.
That's a little weird.
Yep. But it is notable. And up ahead, you actually will see a light. And I'm going to illuminate this cross-section early. And you see someone in the distance. An alligator with a gun. And he's just sort of minding his own business. And when he hears the humming he goes, Fred? That you? Yeah, it's me. You hear something? Yeah, kinda. They're here. What? They're here? Well, I mean, did you get the gem? No. They didn't want to give it. Oh, I guess that figures. What were they gonna do? Just surrender it? I mean, I guess. That makes sense. Did you try to steal it? No. Well, maybe you should try that next. Oh, Osborne's where she always is. Go ahead and tell her whatever. Sure, she won't be happy. She never is. And you can see Fred nodding as he goes around the corner. And you can hear a door opening.
Well, I've got to take this gangster out.
Oh, right. Do it in one shot. I'm going to go ahead and roll and just see if he has a possibility of retaliating.
All right.
He might. However, you have also rolled some very good stealth. He is going to go ahead and roll Mind Observation. Oh, he actually has a 6 in there. You are still really sneaky. You will go first. He does have a gun. He will have focus. He goes, She's here already.
Not much. There's not much I can do if he's got focus. I will
yeah.
attempt to punch him.
Okay.
Actually, no. I can't risk you setting off the alarm because it's my fault. Edmund is in trouble.
I will
I'm
say
gonna-
this. If you manage to successfully punch him right now, and he doesn't hit you, he will not have pulled the trigger.
All right. Well, I have a 7. 6, 6, 5, 3. I would have gotten to aim first. So,
Okay.
are you counterattacking?
Yes, he sure is. He cannot possibly roll a 7, and his the ammunition magazine for the pistol slips out suddenly.
All right. Well, that's a 5-point punch. Bam!
I believe. Let me double check this. He only has a little bit of soak here.
If he's a generic gangster,
1, 2, 3, 4. He's he's down.
he's down. All
He
right.
could not possibly do anything against that.
I'm gonna stash the body over here. How is he armed?
He had a pocket pistol and a knife.
All right. The pocket pistol's mine.
There is also a lantern right up against this door here.
I can't think of any reason to leave that lit. I'll blow it out.
All right, you blow it out, and you are in complete darkness.
Well,
And of course, you hear voices.
I'm gonna feel along the wall and get to this door.
Okay, so you feel along the wall, and you can hear Osborne already going, "Well, why didn't you get it? You're supposed to get it from them when they're here. They were supposed to hand it over for Edmund." Yes, but they said they wanted to see their friend. Well, tell them to fuck off and give it to me already. Go back there and tell them that they won't see their friend again if I don't have the gem. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you can hear him scurrying out and leaving the door wide open on his way back. And he just rushing.
when he gets to go past me, I'm gonna grab him.
All right, he has already failed to observe you, so you can just sort of pull him back into this corner. And he goes, "Urgh, urgh."
Don't scream or I'll kill you.
He cries instead.
Tell me,
Poor guy.
tell me where Edmund is.
I'm not really sure. They said they were holding him in one of the closets. I think maybe in the one where they live, and that's I think just down over that corridor. I don't really come back here very often because of it.
When they say that corridor, which way are they pointing?
They are pointing to this one.
Okay, you are going. You are a craven creature who feeds off of the remains of other people. You are going to run, and you are never going to come back.
Yeah, I can definitely agree to that. I'm never gonna come back. Bye.
That's a small kindness I can give you. All right,
and
well,
he's out of there.
time to go searching closets to see if I can find Edmund.
All right. You open up this door, and I'll go ahead and reveal this. This looks like a sort of cozy little fancy bedroom. Actually, hold up. I think I have a specific. Did I? Oh, I thought I wrote that down preemptively. Oh well. But yeah, this seems like sort of a mixture between like a small relaxation room and a brewery. There are obviously like these big potted barrels of water here and some sort of equipment, which you can only assume is meant to maybe boil the water to some purpose.
Wow. It's a serious operation, but I can't admire it. I've got to find Edmund. Is he in either of these closets?
You open them up and no. However, you do notice that there is a sarin wrap wrapper on the floor, a little bit of lettuce, and a little chalk mark on the wall that appears to say, "Three Eyes was here, you all suck."
Well, Three Eyes escaped, and this one's just empty?
Yes, it actually looks like someone sleeps here. Someone who leaves all of their stuff here and their feminine hygiene products.
What about this closet here?
You open that up, and there's a big creature on the other side of it.
Oh, great.
It appears as if there was a large cyclops sitting here in waiting. Waiting very patiently and sitting down. And as soon as he looks up and sees you, he is starting to stand up.
Well, you're not Edmund.
Uh,
Sorry
so-
to bother you. I said closing the door.
You can hear him starting to approach the door. I'm going to go ahead and give you actions. What are the next 2 actions you'd like to do?
I'm gonna try and run and hide because I don't have time for this.
Okay.
Actually, no, screw it. No, actually, I gotta hide because I've seen you before. You work for Osborne.
Indeed, you have.
I'm gonna run and hide.
All right, you will run and hide. It is going to go ahead and open the door and start walking.
Oh, and I'll tap coward. Well, no, I don't want to tap coward in case I have to fight you. All right, I'll run and hide.
Yeah.
Do I have
Let's
a favorite
see.
use for evasion. Wow, I got this far and never picked a favorite use for evasion.
I don't believe these guys have any sort of observation.
It's a Cyclops, so no.
Yeah. do
No
them,
observation
yes.
and no depth perception.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at what your role is. He's gonna actually walk right here. He's gonna put a hand up to his meaty eye and look dead forward, blink once, and go, "Aww."
And then just keep going.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and keep walking, and you can hear someone going, "Wait, what was that? Is that thing out there? Tell him to get back here." And you can hear another thing coming. And you hear the door swing open, and you hear someone shout, "Hey, big idiot!" And he turns around slowly, and from your angle, you can even see him put his hand back up to his meaty eye, look down the corridor, and go, "Huh? Yeah, you! Get back in your damn closet! You're not supposed to leave there unless we order you to!" And he just sort of starts wandering back. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, that's right, you stay in there this time. Dummy, why is the lantern out? Where'd that idiot get to?
Now that they're back in the closet, I need to go ambush this guy.
Piece by piece.
Someone has to know where Edmund is, or I'm gonna beat every last one of you up.
Okay. Let me go ahead and take a look at this guy's stuff. Yeah, go ahead and make the grab.
All right.
He will attempt to evade, as opposed to the previous one, which was too pathetic. He has
Crap.
6
I think
and
I still
6.
got you though.
You do still,
Yeah.
in fact, have him.
Don't scream or I'll kill you. I'm looking. What does Edmund look like again?
He's a red-scaled gecko.
Yeah, that's right. I'm looking for my friend, the red-scaled gecko. Where is he?
Oh,
And don't-
Edmund?
Yes.
Yeah, the hostage?
Where is
The
he?
one for the woman in black. Edmund, the
quickly.
hostage.
Speak
He's
quickly.
not here anymore.
Where is he?
We don't know.
You're not lying to me, are
Apparently-
you?
No, not lying, I swear. And don't keep my voice quiet too, so Osborne doesn't hear, because she'll probably also kill me. But look, a couple days ago, apparently, he tried to trick one of the people keep a watch on him. He ran away, and we couldn't find him.
Wait, so he escaped?
Yeah, that's right. He's gone.
Huh.
And there's no telling what he could have run into here. I mean, there's also the other people who are here, and they aren't very kind to random people running around. And I don't think Osborne cleared him necessarily. He had like a burlap bag over his head at the time. I don't think they even recognized him. But
Do I believe their story? This is the second ghoul I've grappled with today.
yeah, you're actually getting really familiar with these craven cowards, as if they would
First one said he
prefer
was
not
here-
to fight you.
Yeah, the first one said he was here, but to the south. This one says he ran away.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you talked to Fred? Well, we
Look,
don't really keep Fred in the loop on things. Fred is a little incompetent.
Well, this
Yeah,
guy
that's the
doesn't
word,
stammer-
incompetent.
So just to recap, this one doesn't stammer or have any tells. Their story sounds plausible to me.
That is correct. He has like a little bit of a twitch, but he's not like as anxious as the other one was.
He escaped days ago.
Well, time is relative.
How many times is relative? You know when it's day and night, so when you go, so night's when you can go topside.
Well, I mean, not when it takes 3 days to get there.
So he escaped some time ago.
Yes. And I've slept since then, and I had some food. So I guess that's a day.
Well, I can't let you go back and tell the woman then tell Osborne that I'm here. So you need to get lost.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Get lost. Got it. Sure.
And I'll like shove them to the west.
All right, you shove him, and he's going down the corridor. He's going all that way back.
Yep. Well, I've got no choice. I gotta go back to. Meanwhile, everyone could have been getting on. I can't see why they would have waited for me to come back. I would have think they would have made all haste to the portal.
Yep. I will go ahead and tune back to them real quick and go, hey guys, so Zechariah and James, you're kind of back here, and Claudia went off into the distance, and it's been maybe about a minute. What are you guys gonna do?
I don't know. Are we gonna wait? Like, she is our main fighting force here, as far as Zek is concerned.
Well, we got these two guys here, and it could be dangerous here. So I say, they lead the way, and we'll all proceed as a group because we're stronger in numbers. Surely there can't be massive hordes of stuff down here waiting to attack us. This place is empty.
This is probably Osborne's main base of operations here, so we should be prepared for the worst.
Well, what do you want to do then? You just want to sit around forever?
Now I'm just saying we should be prepared for a fight.
Yeah, well, the two people that are coming to go, I can agree on a fight. And they are going to go ahead and proceed, and they have a lantern with them, and they are looking left and right. Are you two going to proceed?
I guess Zek's gonna sort of take the middle here.
And I'll take
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah. Mr. Gray is going to stick with you, James, and the two Zetas are going to bring up the rear as rear protection. These two guys are looking left and right and going, I bet if she went that way, maybe we ought to go this way. And he's going to go ahead and point to the right. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Do you have any idea where this portal is?
Hell no. The two in the front say. Meanwhile, Ken shrugs his shoulders and goes, somewhere probably in the center structurally. This is like one side of it. So I imagine if we proceed forward into it, and he's just sort of guessing.
Zek's just gonna kind of pinch his brow and be like, "All right, I guess we're wandering aimlessly."
I love wandering aimlessly. Never know what you might find. Okay. And these two will stop about here and go, whoa!
Good
Is
woe
there-
or bad woe?
Startled whoa. As you will cross paths with what appears to be a statue. This statue appears to be a thing of worship of whatever strange creature it may be. It appears to be some misshapen lump of spheres, perhaps an abstract interpretation or maybe even a concept. Still, it is clean, and its colors are white and bright purple. And there even appears to be some sort of fixture for placing the luminescent moss down, and it gives the statue an appearance of a glow. This thing is maintained.
I mean, interesting, but definitely not what we're here for.
Yeah. What about over there? And they're going to go ahead and proceed this way.
Zek's gonna stick with the dudes with the Tommy guns.
Safest option. And they are going to go ahead and open up, and this appears to be a large library. This room is also clean, very much like the rest of this pyramid. Shiningly clean, in fact. Not a single speck of dirt or a stray footprint at all. Though there are books and scrolls upon the table, they are neatly ordered and stacked. They all appear yellow and fragile, however, as if they could break apart due to their age at a moment's notice. Next to this door, however, is a small table with a small yellowed piece of paper with a short inked message and a set of hieroglyphics that are incomprehensible.
Well, again, interesting, but not what we're looking for.
You sure? Well, okay.
I mean, like, if you want to have Knight come and take a look, but this doesn't look like our portal as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Knight is going to come in here and go, oh, there certainly seems to be a lot here. Oh, it's going to take a delicate touch. Maybe we could set up in here, see what there is, and maybe something here will tell us where that portal is.
It's like, do we have time to research? We're in the middle of the enemy's base of operations.
Well, I haven't a clue. And it doesn't seem like anyone's been here. Look at these books. No one's been reading these.
It's like, yeah, but have you noticed how clean the room is? Somebody clearly has been maintaining this area, even if the books haven't been used.
What's this over here? And he picks up the note. I recognize one of these hieroglyphs, I think, from my research. You've read the notes, too. I think this one is order. Maybe it's a command or something. Huh.
Zach is just kind of gonna shrug nonchalantly.
Yeah, he shrugs as well.
Can I look at it?
Oh, yes, of course. And he'll hand it over to you. And the bits of it are already starting to rub off and fall onto the floor.
I'm thinking that maybe we should get out of here. I don't want these books to just turn to dust.
Fair enough, I suppose. And these two are going to go ahead and continue down the hall. Let me check what their observation's like. Oh, they actually have some. They will proceed to about here, and they will go, hold up, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Want to roll observation. Mind observation.
Alrighty.
I will too.
They are also illuminating what appears to be a set of blankets and tables. And it appears as if there's even dishware set up upon each of these.
Wow, I have just been rolling like Dookie today.
Oh, geez, yeah, absolutely nothing. James, you would definitely hear that there is noise up ahead, over here.
Oh wait, no, my first roll I got one success at least.
It sounds a little bit like clattering, like pots and pans clashing together and clanking.
I think you should be careful. I've heard clanking up there.
Yeah. Maybe we can give whatever it is. And these two are going to go ahead and start to sneak, and he's going to extinguish his light. He's going to head over here. This one is also going to head over here. And they're sort of in a flanking position. They're just sort of waiting. And they're looking at you to see if you guys do anything.
Zach is probably going to move up to like this corner and probably try and sneak a bit here. So,
As am I.
All right.
Evasion. Roll and then stealth.
Yeah, I do have speed. Speed evasion. Stealth is like a D12, right?
Yes, if you have the gift of stealth, it's a bonus d12.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So that is looking real good. And you're looking real good. Okay. So these two seem like they're ready, and what they're going to do is they're going to pop around the corner with their Tommy guns, and they're going to start yelling, "Everybody hands up! Get down on the ground!"
Zach is gonna facepalm. It's like, so much for being quiet.
Yeah, well, I mean, the alternative is they start shooting.
Yeah.
And in fact, you can see several shadows up ahead that all appear to be holding knives and doing various tasks. Let's see. They are trying to make a presence check. That is body, will, and presence, and they'll get a bonus d8 because they are assisting each other. And these things, we'll roll body, will, sorry. Body, will, and they don't actually have presence, but they do have bonus d12. And all of them just start to grin with their knives and their knife-like teeth. And a fight's about to start. So I'm gonna go with Rise of Heroes. What are you guys going to do?
These guys are probably a little bit too far away for psychokinesis, so
Yeah. They're far in the distance.
I suppose Zach is going to attempt to move a bit closer here. I suppose I need to roll athletics for that. It's one success. I can get at least 10 feet closer.
Okay.
So that's
A
gonna
little
move
bit
to about
closer.
there, and I think he's probably gonna guard.
Alright, so you go ahead and guard. James, what are you gonna do?
Stay right here.
Okay, so you stay right there. You can go ahead and take your focus. Mr. Gray is going to back up here, and so is Mr. Knight. The Zetas are just kind of shuffling forward to get in the way. So they are just doing their own thing back here, assuming terrible things about to happen. And these two have already gone. So these things are going to go ahead and start scrambling forward. So this thing has a bright red cap on his head. It appears to be covered in various stains. Let me see if I have another description from another room of them. Let's see. Yes, they're little things covered in dirty rags, stained a number of colors, mostly red and orange. Their skin is pale green, and their tiny bodies seem nearly emaciated. Yet, they seem to have been working tirelessly. This thing wants to stab you. He has body speed in mind for that. Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't put stabbing on this. Damn it, I have to actually look at knives now. Knife. This thing is gonna get totally lit up too. Oh, there we go. Switchblade. Body speed fighting. I don't think this thing has a lot of fighting, though. Here we go. Body and speed. It rolls terribly, and it's about to get counterattacked to death. And it sure will be. That is 4 damage that the thing has to soak. And I'm just going to double check. Yep, it can do what it wants. So it is going to go ahead and roll body. Soaks nothing, and it is going to go ahead and tap 1, and it's going to go ahead and tap 2. Alright, So this terrifying little gremlin of a creature rushes in with a knife and immediately pays the price with a face full of bullets. It screeches terribly and seems ready to reconsider all of its decisions. This next one is going to go ahead and is going to try anyway. He has to get up here. And do. Can he make it? He sure can. He is likewise going to attempt a very stupid maneuver. And utterly fail. And get completely lit up in the process. Isn't that wonderful? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will attempt to soak. Soaks nothing. And it is going to soak much the same and also be winded. So these guys aren't looking great right now. You have made 3 soaks. And this guy is going to learn a little bit better, and he is going to go ahead and hide right now. And he is gone underneath some of the boxes. Rise of good guys.
I think you made your point.
Ah! He's got a knife.
And you have a gun.
And I've got a gun. He should have thought twice about this. What are you two going to do, Zechariah?
Zach is going to wait and see how the soldiers decide to deal with these guys. We've already made a crap ton of noise, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So stealth is out for now.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure Edmund would have gone. Oh, I see my friends are here.
Let's see what they do. So he's going to go ahead and try doing this. This guy is going to attempt to dodge because I think he has a better chance of that. He sure does. And this time, instead of childlike attempting to stab this thing in the this man in the shins, he instead starts to supernaturally dodge bullets, literally leaping backwards to avoid them. The second one will go ahead and not really do too well in aiming here. And will miss every shot. Oh, no, that's a tie. Do these guys? Yes. When it seems as if this creature is about to be completely destroyed in front of you, it instead bends in such a way as if it had no bones within its body and doubles backwards over itself in order to dodge the fire of bullets that would have hit its straight center mass. So these two up front are now very confused. And what would you like to do, Zechariah?
I'm reading here. Okay, so it says racking touch doesn't work on monsters, but it doesn't say anything about paralysis not working on monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. I need to get closer, so I will roll athletics again. If it will. I don't know why it always takes forever after I click it to show up. There we go. So that's 20 feet I can move.
Good, good.
That's more than close enough. I'm gonna move up here, and I will attempt a vitalism roll.
Ooh, okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is more than enough for mass paralysis.
Ooh, okay. So this is gonna be
So-
real fun.
So they can resist with let's see here. Body, will, and presence.
Oh boy, these are things that they are definitely not super great with.
And they have to be at an 8.
Can they? They can. One doesn't. The second one doesn't. And does it affect targets you cannot see?
It does not, and it's only short range, so it would just be these two.
Alright, so both of these two are now completely paralyzed. I think they could try to tap soaks, but I think they do not have enough.
It doesn't actually say anything about tapping soaks.
I think in general you can resist magic in that way, yes?
Yeah, I think
Alright.
in general you have to tap as many soaks as the power level. What's the power level?
The power level is 5.
Yeah, so if they don't have 5 points of soaks, they can tap. They're boned.
Yeah.
Okay. So specifically, because they have been completely shut up, they are incapable of resisting, and they are now completely motionless. Strange expressions on their faces, bodies contorted in bizarre ways that almost make you feel pain, and knives in their hand.
They shouldn't be bothering us anymore.
Yeah, that's what you get, and he's gonna kick him over. Stupid little gremlin, and he pushes the other one over and starts stomping on it. That's what you
Alright,
get for
alright,
being-
alright. I think they get the point.
Yeah. Yeah, we're writing things around here. Now they won't forget it.
There was one other hiding, though.
But about this time, you do hear clanking coming from behind. As
Oh,
two
boy.
metal figures are coming down the hall. They are holding large pulled weapons with blades on the end and are covered in metal armor. They are at least 5 to 6 feet tall.
I think now would be a good time to go.
They are also marching exactly side to side and are perfectly blocking this hallway by intentional training. So I will go ahead and say good guys first. These guys have spent their turn moving up to here to engage. What are you going to do?
Zek is going to, I think, stay where he is, and I'll focus. Why not?
Okay.
See what these guys try and do. Might need to interrupt them with some fancy magic power.
Okay. James, what are you gonna do?
Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up.
Wait, what do you see?
Knights.
Quick, back into the library. And this group begins sneaking back in.
Freaking cowards.
I said back up, not retreat.
Well, come on, get in here so we can close the door then. And these two are going to be very happy in what they're doing, and they don't even really hear what's behind them as they are continuing to sort of clean their hands and wipe their boots and go, I think I got some of its blood on me.
Guys, big, scary, armored people behind us.
Scary what? Nah, we aren't scared of nothing. And he's gonna stride up here. And he's also gonna stride up here. It's like, we got the guns, what do they got?
Armor.
And I think right now they could take a shot right now. I think they will. So the first one's gonna go ahead and just do it out of hand because he doesn't care. These are violent people choosing to be as violent as possible. Who would have guessed? So where is he? Ah, here we go. He will attempt to dodge at this range. Not do great. However, he will go ahead and attempt to soak it down.
Oh, it's blue for focus, not purple.
So he takes it from... What was our top roll here? 3. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5. So he needs to soak 3 more of it. He's going to go ahead and soak Frenzy and Winded. So this thing is now very angry and a little bit out of breath. I'm going to go with this. There we go. And now the other one will also attempt to fire. And his ammunition dwindles to D4. And this guy is going to go ahead and try to dodge as well. And has a better time of it. He screens out 5s, but that's 2 7s involved. So that is still going to be 4 damage for him to soak. Metal armor is actually reasonably effective in this case. It's almost like late Renaissance plate mail that is supposed to be bulletproof against far smaller, far slower projectiles. So he soaks 2 of the 4, and then this guy is going to go ahead and, of course, also Frenzy. So I believe that is Rise of Good Guys then. A hail of bullets is filling the hallways. Claudia.
Well, I think I can hear it if you guys have started shooting at stuff.
That's right. Now that we've caught up in time, Claudia, you hear some gunfire happening, and you wait a moment just to make sure, and you hear more gunfire. And you can hear the definite sound of Osborne going, "What the hell was that?"
Oh, well, if that's going to draw Osborne out, I'm going to stay hidden.
Okay, so you will say...
Because I know this is a dead end, so I know if they go investigate, they'll have to go this way.
Yeah. "You idiot, come with me!" And you will hear, Osborne is starting to move. So you will be waiting for now. Back here, Rise of Bad Guys. These guys are going to advance. And they are probably about to unleash hell. So let me go ahead and double check their athletics. They are both good at this and can freely move wherever they wish. So in a trained fashion, they stay side by side and approach directly.
And immediately, once they get close enough, Zek is going to pop his focus to make a vitalism roll.
Go for it. I do believe you said they resisted with body, will, and presence, didn't you?
I need to see how many successes I get here first.
Let's see if you get it first.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have enough
Very
for...
close.
I'm going to induce paralysis on the one that used more of its soaks.
Okay, so it is going to attempt to resist you first. And if that comes through, he has a 10 and screens you out.
Oh, all right. Well,
This thing is the first thing you have ever encountered that is capable of resisting its entire body seizing up due to forces beyond its control.
That's concerning.
This thing glows from inside of its visor. And now that it is up here, they are about to destroy your frontline gunmen. Let's see what they have. Right, I gave them these weapons, so that is going to be 3d8. And of course, they are going to counterattack because they have guns. Why shouldn't they? The first one is still completely full on ammo and will actually do damage back instead. So in this exchange, the pole arm will come swinging down, but of course that just leaves him exposed for more bullets. He soaks 1 point, and then will have to soak more. He is already frenzied. However, he didn't hit. That's right, because it's not a dual hit. He is going to go ahead and tap Monstrous Soak. He is no longer quite so scary. This is some fool who is actually inside plate armor and using ancient weapons. He is a joke. However, he's still very angry. The other one will also go ahead and attempt. That is a lot better, and the resulting counterattack is actually screened out by exactly 1 point. So that is going to be another 3 for this one to soak. They are not performing very great right now. Oh, that's right. You rolled 2d8.